is underway.
The Nuggets are doing real early.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Arkansas's offense will have the football first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really...
Just to make this go quicker. Right for it.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And a decent game there before the defense makes the stop. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the gun, the ground game. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. The Tigers, dating to the days of Shug Jordan and Pat Dye, love to keep the ball on the ground.
And the stadium goes nuts, and the eagle flies, and everybody's happy. Run the football, win football games. It's good times on the plains.
Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now with a 1st and goal, let's see what Auburn's got cooking.
He a touchdown.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. 3rd and goal for the offense. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback touch pass from the jet sweep. Touchdown Auburn! 1st points of the day are on the board. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there on 3rd down, forcing the incompletion.
And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. This will be their 1st punt of the afternoon. Not going to risk a return here. They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. A little screen to the running back. At the 35, he's got room. It's a running room. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. No matter how many times they tell you to look for it, it is tough to defend a perfectly executed screen.
Yeah, because I'm trying to go get the quarterback, and everything looks like pass, but when you see that screen, you got to retrace your steps, get back in the play. Nice job by the offense. The defense just has to recognize that a little bit sooner.
He's got it. Finally
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Under fire. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the 2nd quarter. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
The Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They feed him again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move the defensive lineman out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, still going. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. They're working that left side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And the Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted a 1st half. Can swing momentum.
Well, they came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways.
They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes the catch. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's McNabb. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
I love love the defense. How about the physicality on that one? That's a tough route to defend, and he catches the football, but what does he do? He gets him on the ground right now. Good physical tackle. No yak on that catch.
The inside handoff. Pass midfield, he's got room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to throw on first down. He's going to fire deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. You always want to give your big-time players a chance. That might have been too much of a chance to give right there.
And I know I'll give you a chance when it's one-on-one, but not two-on-one. You got to see that, got to understand that they're trying to take away this guy. There's a reason they're trying to take him away. What else can I do now to take advantage of that defense?
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
And now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see goes, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
The Tigers in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is four down territory. The offense still on the field. Trying to keep this drive alive. He's not going to get there. Wide receiver comes in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, David. It puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit them up top. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Makes the grab.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Finds his big tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Auburn going to work with another first down. Hand off from the shotgun. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Auburn sends out the punting unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at... They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Single back formation, and they give it to him. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. They get to him as he throws. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. So here comes the Auburn offense. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. It's complete to the right.
Well, they're working the slot receiver on a drag route here. He's just kind of fighting his way through the traffic. He's able to come out the other side and present a nice target for the quarterback.
Handoff from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Trying to take it back. He's at the touchdown, Arkansas. The defense takes matters into its own hands.